Hello, Dr. Joe here of the drjoe.com and the 2020forum.com. So in today's video, I'm going to answer a query that I get practically every day, either in the forum or here on YouTube or via email. And the query is about the use of lifestyle measures to control blood pressure versus using high blood pressure medications. And just to illustrate the points I'm going to make in this video, here are two classic examples of the queries. So here is example number one, and this one comes from Mrs. Smith, and she says, "I love your videos. They are always so informative." Oh, thank you very much, Mrs. Smith. But sometimes I bet I get a bit confused, I don't know whether I should stay on the medication and use the products or get off. Please let me know what I should do because I really need my blood pressure to be down. So that's example number one. Example number two comes from Teddy, and he says, "Can I take moringa with blood pressure tablets, or I leave the tablets and take moringa?" So these are classic examples of the kind of fight that goes on in people's heads when they watch a YouTube video or read something on a blog regarding the non-pharmaceutical approach to controlling high blood pressure. Should I use option A or should I use option B? It's a classic fight for the uninitiated. So as you can see there, it can be confusing and understandably so, because this is unfamiliar territory, and you get confronted with a fork on the road, lifestyle measures, blood pressure medications, and you're not quite sure which way to turn. So the first thing I would say is that the two methods, i.e. lifestyle approach, blood pressure medications, they are not necessarily mutually exclusive, okay? They're not necessarily mutually exclusive. You can actually utilize both to your own advantage. Now, here is something you should know. The vast majority of people who've got high blood pressure are using more than one medication. And out of all of those people using medications for blood pressure control, only 30 to 50% actually achieve good control. The flip side of that is that 50 to 70% of people who are on blood pressure medications are actually unsuccessful at controlling their blood pressure. They cannot get adequate control, even on multiple medications. Now, this reinforces what I said earlier on, that you can actually use both the lifestyle measures and the blood pressure medications to your own advantage to get better control. Now, in this video, I'm going to give you a step-by-step approach to solving the confusion between using lifestyle approach versus blood pressure medications. Now, what's the problem with blood pressure medications? It's usually the side effects, isn't it? Lots of people don't like the side effects. So what should you do? Well, my suggestion is that you should use the side effect profile of the medications you've been prescribed as a motivational factor for allowing your lifestyle approach to dominate your blood pressure medication effect, or even claim victory over the blood pressure medications. So what I'm going to give to you in this video is my suggested step-by-step approach to dealing with the confusion between lifestyle approach to controlling high blood pressure versus blood pressure medications. So here is my suggested approach, okay? And I want you to take this approach seriously because I'm somebody who has walked the path from the beginning to the end. And I know what I'm talking about. And I also see things from two perspectives, from the perspective of being a high blood pressure patient as well as being a medical doctor. So I'm not just barking orders from behind the desk to you. I've actually walked the path myself, and I know what I'm talking about. So step one, what we're going to do, in step one, I want you to use the medications your doctor has prescribed for you, okay? Because as doctors, the first thing we do when we diagnose high blood pressure is we prescribe, okay? So we're going to prescribe, here's Labisolol for you, come back in 6 weeks, and then you come back in 6 weeks time, your blood pressure is not well controlled, we're going to add another medication like amlodipine. Oh, okay, here you go. And the cycle continues until you end up with 3, 4, 5 different medications. But my point here is that in step one, you need to use the medications your doctor has prescribed for you. So that's step one. Now we'll move on to step two. In step two, we are going to adopt some lifestyle measures. Now there are a whole host of lifestyle measures that you can adopt, and I've got lots of videos on my channel. You can watch the videos. But things like changing your diet, because you have to alter your diet. You need to eat a lot more healthily. And because your diet contributes to chronic diseases like high blood pressure, so it makes sense for you to alter your diet. So you're going to alter your diet, and you're going to move more, so you're going to exercise a little bit more, because exercise is essential for your blood pressure control. You're going to do things like working on your sleep. You're going to add herbs and spices. You're going to avoid things like caffeine. Like I said, I've got lots of videos for you to watch. So we're going to adopt some lifestyle measures in step 2. Now we'll move on to step 3. What do we do in step 3? Well, in step 3, we are going to accelerate the intensity of our adopted lifestyle methods. So anything that we've chosen in step 2, we are going to pump up the volume. We really need to turn up the volume. And the reason for that is we want our lifestyle measures to dominate the blood pressure medication effects, okay? So we're going to pump up the volume in step 3. Do it a lot more so we get better results. So that's step 3. Now we'll move on to step 4. What we're going to do in step 4? What we did in step 3 is going to affect what we're going to do in step 4. So because we have pumped up the volume in step 3, we expect that our blood pressure readings are going to get better. So what we need to do in step 4 is keep a blood pressure reading chart. We need to keep our blood pressure readings over a period of 3 weeks, okay? And I would rather you check your blood pressure in the evenings. Check it at the same time every day. I've done a video on why you should check your blood pressure in the evenings. It's on my channel. Go ahead and watch the video. So check your blood pressure at the same time every day for 3 weeks, okay? And you keep a record of that. But you should only start doing that when you start getting consistent normal blood pressure readings, okay? We expect that because you pumped up the volume in step 3, you should now in step 4 get consistent normal blood pressure readings. So keep a chart, keep a record of those readings. And then we move on to step 5. What we're going to do in step 5? Well, in step 5, we're going to book an appointment to see our doctor, okay? And now we go to our doctor in step 5. We open the door with a smile on our face, and we say, well, doctor, I have adopted a healthier lifestyle since the last time I saw you, and it is reflected, okay, my new lifestyle is reflected in my blood pressure readings. Here we go. These are my blood pressure readings over the last 3 weeks. And your doctor is going to have a look at them, and you then say, well, would you work with me to review my medications? A nice doctor will say, yeah, these are good readings. Let's see if we can reduce the dose of your medications or reduce the number of medications you're currently taking. So you do that, that's success. So that is step 5, and then we'll move on to step 6. What we're going to do in step 6? Well, in step 6, what we're going to do is we're going to add more weapons into our high blood pressure fighting arsenal. Okay, we need to add more weapons into it, and the weapons I'm referring to are more lifestyle methods. So we need to add some more lifestyle methods into the armory, and we keep fighting. So we do that, and then we're going to repeat the steps again in step 7. So we're going to keep blood pressure readings over a period of 3 weeks. Once we know we're getting consistent normal blood pressure readings, we go back to our doctor again, make another appointment, and present our blood pressure readings to our doctor. And hopefully we'll get to the point where our doctor will say, well, things are going so well, now it's probably time now for you to come off the medications altogether. So once we do that, we have won the battle, okay? So that is my suggested approach, but you have to remember the objectives. Our objective is, A, we want to reduce the dosage of the medications we're taking, and the next objective is to reduce the number of medications we're taking, and the final objective, our end goal, is to see if we can come off the medications. But there are a few rules you have to obey, and one of them is that you have to involve your doctor in the decision-making process, because as you saw there, the situation needs to be kept under review, okay? And your doctor is the best person to review the situation, not just yourself, okay? So your doctor needs to be in the loop. Make sure your doctor is involved. Do not come off medications all on your own. Your doctor has to be involved, okay? I cannot emphasize that enough. So that's the first rule. The next rule is that you should be honest with your blood pressure readings. Please do not cheat, okay? Make sure you supply the readings that you get, Do not exaggerate to make it look better than it actually is, okay? So no cheating. And also do remember that this is a journey, okay? It took me a while for me to be able to come off medications. It is a journey, and it's not a journey you're going to complete in 1 week or 2 weeks, okay? It's going to take a while. Be patient. I know we are in an era of instant gratification. We want results and we want them now. But that is not how the process works. It takes time. Be patient, and over time you see yourself gradually coming off the medications with the involvement of your doctor. So that is my suggested approach. Hopefully you found this video useful. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Please like the video, and also please share this video with anybody whom you think will benefit from watching this video. If you haven't joined us yet at the 2020 Forum platform, please go ahead and join us there, because over there we discuss things like this, okay? High blood pressure issues and other wellness issues. Now, if you got any questions, any comments, please leave them down below. And if you're somebody who has succeeded in coming off medications, let me know how your experience went. Leave your comments right down below as well. So I think that's about it. But by the way, there should be 2 videos on your screen now, okay? Those are videos that have been designed to enable you to take control of your health. Go ahead, click to watch any of the 2 videos. I think that's about it. Until next time, well, this is Dr. Joe signing out.